But even so, mate, I mean, let's talk about Fernandes for a minute. What a player he is. I mean, I'd love to sit here and slag him off until the cows come home because, I'm Arsenal. But he really is a hell of a player. I mean, I think he gets a bit of unfair slack, Fernandes and all that. I do think he's a top player, and I think he'd walk into any club in the Premier League right now, quite frankly.
Is he player of the season?
He's got to be, isn't he? So far, I think he's got to be. I really do. United.
When Henderson lost the Player of the Year to De Bruyne, I can accept De Bruyne because he is consistently over seasons established that he is one of the best. But Fernandes, I don't think so. I think they've got lucky decisions, and he's the one to take the penalty. I don't think he's on De Bruyne's level. Nowhere near. Coutinho was better than him.
I disagree. I mean, I think on the whole basis, I do think De Bruyne is probably the better player. But the way that De Bruyne has been so fortunate with injuries this season, he hasn't really played that much. And when he has played, he hasn't looked to his best, I'd say. I think you've got to say Fernandes has edged in this season. I think on the whole, De Bruyne is still a better player. But I just think Fernandes edges it ever so slightly on the balance of what we've seen this season.
It's sad that I thought at the start of the season, James Rodriguez was going to come in and they had their little kazoo title race. So I'm interested in what Jack has to say about Everton. And, I think James has dropped off. We haven't seen him since the full year. And I thought he'd be in the run-ins. I thought he was going to blow Fernandes out of the water, but that's just not happening.
Well, with James, it's pretty simple. It's that he, midway through, had an injury against Liverpool. And since then, he wasn't really the same. But he's coming back now. I'm pretty sure he will get back to what it was at the start of the season. When you're a bit injured and you're playing with an injury, it's always going to be a bit worse. But his technical ability is up there with the best in the Premier League.